Come on, let's be having you. Well, I'm doing it, guys. I've been given a sneaky day off due to the pandemic, so I figured I'd rather than sit watching you lot do kit videos, I figured I'd come and do one myself. However, the wind noise has been ridiculous. I've done a couple of recordings and it's so blowy, it's ridiculous. So I've kind of came into a little sheltered area, kind of tucked out of the way. But I don't know, I'll see how it goes. I'm going to set up here and do a little kit video, just what I took in my last video, minus water because I ain't filling that up. I just had a nice hot coffee before I came over here. I'm only about half an hour away from home. I figured that what I'd do was, rather than sit scrolling Facebook and Twitter and Instagram watching all you guys doing your kit videos, your wild camps and whatnot, I figured I'm just going to get out, save wasting away and do my own kit video. So here I am on my day off recording a video for you guys. I hope you like it. Yeah, so here it goes. Well, all the way up here. It's been that windy that my little SOS whistle, my emergency whistle, has been blown away. That's how flipping windy it is. Not that you're going to tell, because you're probably sat at home in the warm with your hot cup of coffee. Why did I do this? Anyway, here goes. Get to my pitch, I'm going to need my tent straight away. So I've got my poles and my tent in the little pocket in the bottom. What I've got here is a Helm Compact 3 by Wild Country. It's 3 kilos, near enough, sleeps 3. Apparently, but there's 2 of us that go away. It's myself and my girlfriend. I'm planning on my solo, hopefully the weekend, next weekend. I'm still going to be using that because 3 kilos is 3 kilos. I'm not bothered. I'm a fit lad, really. I don't mind taking an extra 3 kilos for getting away. I've got a 2-man tent, so in the top I've got a bin liner. In that bin liner I've got in the top, just in case it's late and I want to cook, I mean even if it's accessible on the way up, if you want to get yourself a little brew, is the OEX Takana. It's very similar to the Jetboil, but I find with this one you can fit inside everything. You can get your gas bottle in there, your little plastic stand, your pot stand, everything's all in this little pack. All nice and neat. I'm sure if you want to look, there's going to be like 101 reviews on there, and I'll be doing another one. Basically, this is just my kit list, my beginner's kit list. It was my first wild camp last weekend, so I figured I'd just show you what I took. To be fair, I mean it was alright, we got along. It was really windy, that was a bit annoying, a bit chilly, but I'm going to show you my kit so you see how I survive. Well, that's the OEX Takana, wind deflectors, a little metal lanyard to stop the top popping open, the handle popping open. Press the button, close it up, and like I say, everything's in there. You've got your gas bottle, pot stand, your little stand, everything you need. And it's not, I guess things like that, it's rattling, but I didn't put anything inside it. I didn't, like, there's no cloth in there, there was nothing. And to be honest with you, I didn't notice any rattling. Anyway, that's the only corner. I love it. Like I say, it packs down, I think, better than the jet oil. Then obviously to go with the corner, I've got a few bits in here. I've got Alp kit, knife, fork and spoon, titanium one, little pot grippers. I do have another stove in here, which all packed away. I've got my toothpaste and my earplugs just in case it gets really windy and I don't forget to put them in. Pot handles, but obviously if I'm not going to need it all, I'm going to take out what I don't need. This is just a pencil case from Tesco. Other supermarkets available. I find them, it's big enough for everything that I need in there. If I have a bigger one, I'm going to put more stuff in. But in the front here, when I go out into the woods, I've got my little fire starter set, electric piazza, I think they call it. If not, I've got my ferro rod, and if not, I've got my little tampon and a lighter. So I'm going to get that bad boy fire lit. So that's my little cook set. Like I say, you can take out stuff if you don't need it. That. And then in a white bin liner, a separate one, I've got the likes of my base layer, my thermals, spare clothes for the morning for my trek down, socks to sleep in, even leave them on to come down if the feet are cold. Well, now this, I've got two pillows in here. There's an inflatable pillow from Tesco, just like your Seated Summit ones, and then I've also got a luxury pillow from Go Outdoors. That's alright, it's you know, bright red, as with everything, so if it blows away you can run after it and still see it when it's 6 miles away. Luxury pillow, because slips out, and then to keep them two together, I've got, it's just a nice soft cotton pillowcase to keep the inflatable and the luxury pillow together, because I don't want to be waking up Manchester. Again, other supermarkets are available. Then I've got my rubber scent, the 500. Well, that was alright, kept it warm. That, my thermals on. I didn't even keep my Feet of Storm on. I just my thermals, t-shirt, and I think I have a base layer over the top of my thermals. But I was alright. And then, right at the very bottom, obviously still inside the pack to keep everything nice and dry, is my Seated Summit Ethelite XT insulated, but it's a regular, so it's not a shorty. It's all right. I'm only short. I mean, I'm 6 foot, but it's probably big enough for me. Anyway, that's it for the dry bag bin liner. Then I've got my frying pan to go on top of the OEX. There's a little pocket for your water bladder inside this pack, which is the carry-on 65 litre from, I can't remember where it's from now. Alp kit, maybe it was an Alp kit. I'll get back to you. I'll probably put a little flash up at the bottom with some wording and let you know what's happening. So I've got my frying pan, and I've got a hot water bottle which I didn't use. I used them hot hands. Take them out of the packet, and as soon as you take them out of the packet, they start getting warm. Now I've heard that you can put them in a Ziploc bag, suck all the air out of it, and they should last again. I kept them in my socks, and to be honest with you, they were my feet did start getting cold. I've got 2 pairs of cotton socks on and then some thermal merino wool ones. What I've done is I got the hot hands out and I put them between socks. They did get a little bit warm, to be fair. At one point I was thinking maybe I should take them out, but yeah, I put up with it, and I kept them in there, and my feet were toasty, like really toasty. So hot hands is a good top tip. Also a little baby water bottle, not for babies, but like a little baby size one, in relation to the frying pan, which is just another cheap frying pan, and I've took the handle off and I've just used pot grippers. But that's the size of the hot water bottle compared to the frying pan. Then I've got my Alp Kit table, which comes out, again, you can see reviews. It's in 2 halves. You put it side by side, you put the legs in, clip it together, makes yourself a nice little stable table. Then I've got my insulated mat. I got a Caramel one, a roll mat. You might see it in the last video actually when I'm on a walk by. I strapped it to the bottom. I got it in the tent and I rolled it out, and as soon as I rolled it out, it rolled back up again. So I rolled it out again and it happened again. I mean, I wasn't outside the tent. I mean, if I was under a tarp, I could have probably pegged the corners down. I wasn't that bothered. I'd got this, and I'd got my Ascent 500, which again, like I said before, it kept me toasty. I've got very similar to the sleep pad, which was from the range, I believe. I'm not sure where this is from. Just a little, same again, just a little sleep pad. I should probably be sat on it now, but the ground's so boggy because I'm in the moors. Anyway, little sit pad. I didn't use it, but it was there. It weighs nothing. It's like, it's so light, it's ridiculous. And that's it, except for some straps. That's it for inside the bag. Now, on my little hip pocket, I've got a little tiny tripod and a phone clip that you will sit on. Then I've got a pair of gloves, a knife just in case I encounter a bear, because you can never be too safe. I've had that for years. I think I got it from Cornish farmers. I snapped the end off. I don't even know what I was doing to snap the end off. But it's all right. It's a sturdy little knife. It's seen some years. It's seen some work. Then again, I've got, this is the last thing in here, other than you, obviously. I've got another whistle with a thermometer on there. It's all right. And then on that, it's got a compass. So I'll never ever get lost ever again. Just whip my compass out and I know where I'm going. In the other side, I've got the other hip pocket. I've got this. 20 quid off Amazon. It's a little thermometer, a Bluetooth one. There's one inside the hip pocket which I keep inside the tent to see what the inside gets to, and I hook that on the hoop inside the tent, just to keep an eye on the temperature, just to see how comfortable I was at what temperatures. And then I've got another one on the outside of my bag and a bigger compass, because you can never get too close to it. So I've got the other one on the outside which will sit in the vestibule with my pack. So I've got an inside one and an outside one, just to measure just the slight differences, just to see what I don't know why, geek like that really, I guess. And then I've got my Alp Kit Hippo water filter, which is like the Sawyer Mini. It's not a Sawyer, not like Micro, it's the Sawyer Micro, the Sawyer Mini, and then the Sawyer Hip water filter. Exactly the same thing. Fill this up with dirty water. Then you screw that onto one side, which is on the in, and then squeeze it, comes out the out, obviously, nice and clean. I mean, you still, ideally, you could do with still boiling it, just to make sure that you're not going to get the squicks in the morning and have to run down the mountain with soiled underwear. Yeah, I went to the lakes. I can't remember, High Force I think it might have been, and I filtered some water from there at the bottom of the waterfall, and then drank it, and that was fine. But it was flowing. Don't filter stagnant puddle water. I mean, there's loads around here, but geez, I wouldn't, just don't do it. Go and filter yourself some running water. If you can find a river, perfect. In my side pocket, I've got a 1 litre Caramore water bottle, which I use. A litre of water is a kilo in weight, so just don't forget that when you're packing up. I've got my trekking poles. There's another one around here actually somewhere. I've got my trekking poles, which are just Peak Walker Trek Mates anti-shock. I think I picked them up for a pair for a £5 off the marketplace. I've put around this one, around both of them, I've put some duct tape, so if you get any tears in your tent, your sleep pad, it's just always accessible. It's so easy to rip and just patch up. I've got that on the other one as well. I've also I've made it into a monopod, as you've seen in the last video. You never guess what, I've put this over the top. It's camouflage, you see. What I've done is I've put it on the floor, and it's because it's green. I've not seen it because it's camouflage, so I need to be aware of that next time I'm out on the trail. Anyway, so I've got my other trekking pole, again with more gaffer tape because you can't have too much, but in the last video I put this little bad boy on the end. So what you can do is you can stab it in the ground like so, and yes, I did take this because I'm getting into photography. Sony A5000. Oh, I can't put it on now because I've got my little capture clip at the bottom. Fantastic. If you're into photography, it's a Peak design one. Just a little capture clip. This little plate goes in the bottom of your camera, and then you've got like another clip that goes on your shoulder, on your belt, wherever you want. In fact, this one's got another screw on the bottom, so you can screw it to there and just clip this straight on. I'll take this off actually. I may as well show you now, I mean, I've come all this way on my day off just to show you my kit. I may as well put my camera up top at night and take a picture of you watching me. So, I mean, that's not the sturdiest, but this ground is like really soft. I'll just take that cap off the bottom. Because there's a flipping stone there. So it's handy, it's proper handy. I don't know if you're going to be able to see you down there. I might see if I can do some fancy editing. But you ready? Ideally what you want to do is, if you're using a monopod, just put a 2-second delay on it. So like, because there was wobble after that, it's going to pick up on the camera. But yeah, so you can use that for your night lapses and see what I mean? It's solid, it's going nowhere. It's pretty windy up there as well, as you can hear. And again, it's like, I'm giving that a good flick. It's not really going anywhere. And if you've got softer ground, or if you mess about a bit, you can probably find somewhere a bit more sturdy for it. Anyway, I'll switch that off. Put this little cap back on again. I say, it's just to stop you from going any deeper in soft ground, snow or whatnot. But take that off, stab it in, and away you go. You can do your night lapse. It's handy, proper handy. I say, one of my videos, in the brains of my bag. Everything's slipping off here. In the brains of my bag. On the inside, I've just got a buff, just a DeWalt buff. The makes are available, just to keep the chill off. I've got a fleece one. I used that one on my hike at my last camp, which was really toasty, to be honest. And I've got my clip on my compass, which I use to keep my zips in place. So I've got gaiters, little overshoes just in case it gets a bit snowy, a bit slippery. And to be honest with you, on my way up I've seen some patches of snow. It's probably snowed quite heavy at one point, and then because it's quite sheltered, it's just laid. Anyway, so just in case it snows, I've got my night light, my little head torch, just from Aldi Special. It's perfectly fine. It's got a couple of brightnesses and red light. I've got a waterproof jacket, Mountain Warehouse, that's where my bag's from. Mountain Warehouse for my waterproof jacket, just a little over jacket, because you don't want to get your feathers wet. If your feathers get wet, then it's not going to do anything for you. You're just going to get cold and you're just going to be miserable and you just want to go home. I've got some Regatta professional waterproof trousers. I've got some emergency gloves just in case my wool ones get wet, and they're waterproof, but you can never be too sure. Spare pair of gloves just to keep your kitchens warm. Then I've got my bag with I've got an Anchor battery charger, fast charge, to make sure that I keep you awake, because I'm pretty sure that you'll be falling asleep now listening to this. And I've also got another little luxury item. I think it's called a flex tail gear little pump. So the little flex tail gear pump, this is your little outlet, and you plug your little, it's like some adapters. It does work on the Cedar Summit that I showed you earlier, and also it's got like a little I mean, obviously that's going to impact on the battery, but it's fantastic. It took about a minute, 2 at most, to pump my sleep mat up, and then when it comes to taking it down, if you want to get your pack small again, you can just put your adapter on the top there, and then obviously start it up again. And then it will suck the air out of your pad and get it as thin and as flat as possible, and then just put your cap on, put it in the bag, and away you go. But that's all kept inside. I mean, I probably could just leave this pack at home, but there's 2 of us, we've got 2 different beds, 2 different adapters. I just take it all, it's just a little bit of extra weight, I'm not that bothered. Keep that inside a little Asda. Told you there was other supermarkets available. Ziploc bag. I don't know if you guys do this, but I zip it up to nearly closed. Suck the air out of it. Stuff it in. I've got 2 sponges. This is obviously just a usual dish sponge, and this one, there's a lot of people rave about. Spongy. I'm not sure if you can still get this one, but this is the limited Christmas edition. I'm not actually sure how limited it is, but yeah, handy, proper handy. Soak up loads for getting rid of the condensation on your outer for your tent. And I think that's it. Other than my capture clip. I'll take it off. Like I say, we've been here for what, 15-20 minutes now. I may as well waste some more of your time, hadn't I? So this is the capture clip for this one's not actually called a capture clip, it's the Peak Design one that's like 3 times the price. So if you're into your photography and you want to travel light, I left my bag at home and I carried my camera. Where did you put it, guys? So this is a quick example. So you've got your little plate that goes on the bottom. For heaven's sake, when I'm walking down there, don't let me forget to tighten this up, will you? I know you will. You're good guys, you never let me down. So you'll have this on your shoulder strap of your bag, and then you'll take your camera and just click it in, and it's secure. It's proper secure. It's made of metal. And you've got your little adapter on the bottom. So again, if you really wanted to, you could screw that to your trekking pole and then just whip it off. I think these ones are fairly cheap. I'm not quite sure the price. I'm not quite sure what make they are either. I mean, like I say, I'll put some wizardry on there and show you properly. But yeah, fantastic. I mean, a little bit fiddly to get it on, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty much my kit. That's everything that I went camping with in the last video, minus a litre of water, so another kilo. I think my girlfriend, she took the food, so I didn't have food weight, which I'm going to have next week. But in total, I had a gimbal as well. I never used it. I wish I'd have brought it today actually, because I'd have put you on it and kept you nice and steady. But yeah, I had a gimbal, but in total that weighed like 15 kilos, a little over 15 and a half, call it, which wasn't too bad. I was walking for about an hour and a half with this kit on my back. I was fine with that. I'm more than happy to do that. I'd have walked probably a few hours with that on my back without any problems. Excuse me. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you. If you've got any questions, give us a shout, and if I've not done many videos, I do miss your comments, but if you've got any questions, give us a shout. If I see them, I'll reply to you. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and I'm hoping to do a few more. Like I say, I'm new to wild camping. I've done one, that was my first one last week. I'm new to the YouTube. Just like and subscribe and help build my channel, and then hopefully I'll get as good as the great ones. But yeah, give us a shout if this is helpful. Let me know. If you want to see anything different, let me know. If I can do you different footage, different content, I can give you some different content that I will do. But for now, I'm just building up. I'm just starting out, and I hope you like what I'm doing. I'll take you on my next one. I'll probably give you some more footage in the next one, because I will be on my own. I'll set up. I'm gonna have some more time to myself. Yes, I had 5 ciders in my pack as well. So I'm not quite sure the weight on them, but yeah, so there's an extra 5 ciders. So, but like I say, total 15 kilos. You can do it. Just do it. I tell you what, just do it. I'm gonna challenge you. Get yourself a pack. Don't go too big. If you get a big one, you're going to fill it. You're going to take everything you can. Just minimise what you're taking. It's a 65 litre. They're too big. I took too much. I'm not bothered. I could cope with it. Just get yourself a bag. Marketplace. Marketplace is a fantastic place to get some stuff. Go outdoors. They often have sales on. Just get yourself out there and try it. If you don't like it, then you live and you learn. At least later on in life you can tell your kids, I tried that once, why don't you give it a go? I'd rather be out here doing this, talking to you guys, than sat at home just wasting away. I heard a saying that you never remember the nights you stayed at home. You never remember what you did when you stayed at home. But you pretty much always remember when you went out and did something. Get out guys, and do something. If you're cold, just move. You warm up. I mean, my hands were a bit cold down the bottom there, but Jesus, it was windy. I'm warm now. Anyway, listen to the lecture. That's my kit. If you like it, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down, what you want. I'm not bothered really. Like, subscribe. I look forward to giving some more content. While I've been recording a video for you, I found something. Let me just turn you around. So, you tell me if this looks like some kind of Alice in Wonderland kind of tunnel. So if I get closer to this tunnel, am I going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and end up inside there? So if I'm in some kind of sixth dimension, if weird stuff starts happening, it's because I'm down that hole. I'm hoping things aren't going to start getting weird, but you never know. These things do happen. I am here in the middle of nowhere on the moors in the cold without my gloves on, talking to you about Alice in Wonderland. You know what can get much more weird than this? Anyway, I'm going to get my pack on, and I'll probably see you at the bottom. Also, I didn't camp, so it's a little bit irrelevant, but as you can see, left no trace. Right, are you coming or are you staying here? I'm going to go get coffee. Alright, I'm back in the car now, where you can probably hear me a little bit better. It's ridiculously windy out there, I don't even know if you can hear it. You can probably see the wind blowing the car, to be fair. But yeah, I know I've said it, but that's my kit list. That's what I went away with on my last camp video, my last wild camp. I'll probably take it away again on my next camp solo. I know it's 3 kilo tent, but I don't mind. It's going to be like a castle sleeping in that, isn't it? 15 kilo pack, it's not that bad. But yeah, the main point of this is get yourself out, have some fun, make some memories, tell stories, kids, your grandkids, your friends, next time you have a Christmas party, you want to have a get together, you know, when this pandemic's over and we can all do it properly. You can tell your friends and your family that you got out and you've been camping and having fun, getting fit. That's the big main thing. Have fun. If you don't have fun, you've tried it, you've got another story to tell. You know you don't like it, done. You don't have to do it again. However, I love it. I've just done my first wild camp, loved it. Planning a solo camp on the next weekend. Just get out, have fun, enjoy yourself. That's the big main thing. Enjoy yourself. Whatever you do in life, just make sure you're having fun and enjoying yourself. Until the next video, peace.